Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Brahma Vishnu Shiva Swarupatam Nanyata Chara Chara Swavarika Namo Namaskaram Chara Chara Swavarika Namo Namaskaram Adi Divya Jyoti Maha
कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पते नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम विभो घनश्याम सज्जन मनोभिराम दुख विराम परात्पराधाम राम 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 रामो राजमणि सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे रामेणाभिहता निशाचरजमो रामाय तस्मै नमः रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् रामे चित्तले सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर हरिः ओम् श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
Radiant immortal Atman, blessed children of the divine, we are met together here this evening in the pious family of Mr. Aki Butner and Mother Christina Nancy, and in this holy home of the Butners, where the sacred work of beloved and worshipful Holy Master Gurudev Swami Chidananda is being carried on. This sacred work of bringing the gift of an awakening message of a illumined and enlightened Master like Swami Chidananda. The sacred work of bringing the life transforming teachings of Upanishads and Vedanta and Bhagavad Gita, the life transforming practical spiritual teachings of Gurudev in order to bring about a spiritual awakening and imparting a spiritual direction to the life of modern man. Such a work of bringing life transforming teachings and an awakening and uplifting spiritual message is being carried on. In this holy home, in the center of divine life, and in this pious family who are engaged in a dedicated way to further Gurudev's objective of spreading spiritual knowledge in this 20th century, in this age of mad pursuit of material things, in such a sacred home, in the environment of such a sacred family's life here, we are met together to rejoice and celebrate the holy birthday anniversary of our revered and worshipful Sri Swami Chidananda Ji Maharaj. He is an October baby. Born on the commencement of the fourth quarter of the year. A month sanctified by the annual worship of the Divine Mother. And a time, a period during which, in northern India especially, a period during which the entire life of Lord Sri Rama is enacted in hundreds of places in Uttar Pradesh, UP, northern India, in hundreds of places in a very, very realistic manner. And Hardwar also. And the whole town or city is completely immersed in this play. They call it the Ram Leela. And the crowning episode of Lord Rama accomplishing his life's mission of delivering Ravana from his own imprisonment, or delivering people from the torments of Ravana. The crowning mission is to dispatch Ravana to the holy abode, because a person who is destroyed by divinity does not go to any lower regions. Afterwards, he goes to merge in him. So it is actually called liberating him, delivering him, giving him deliverance. And this final accomplishment of the divine incarnation or avatar of Lord Rama is enacted upon the 10th day, the day of the mother's victory over the dark forces of the undivine beings. It is always the highlight of the, sometimes it is month-long play of the entire divine Leela of Lord Rama enacted. Sometimes it is 10 days, from birth and boyhood, childhood and boyhood, until the culminating episode of Rama destroying Ravana and bringing back Sita from her imprisonment in Lanka. That is enacted. And Dasara is therefore celebrated not only as the victory of the Divine Mother. In Bengal it is only celebrated as the day of victory of the Divine Mother. It is called the day of Vijaya in Bengal. But in Uttar Pradesh it is also simultaneously celebrated as the victory of Lord Rama, culminating episode of Ram Leela through Ravan Vadha. It is a very, very big annual event. And sometimes in Delhi, even the President and the Prime Minister, they all attend in that. There is a special grounds in New Delhi called the Ram Leela grounds. And so, it is in this very, very significant and sacred month of October that the parents of Swami Vivekananda ji or Subramaniam Nagarajan gave to the world gift of this holy and dedicated life. Swami Vivekananda ji had the good fortune of attaining the shelter, the presence of beloved and worshipped Holy Master Swami Chidananda ji as early as 1953. So, for 10 full years, he had the blessedness of continued residence in Shivananda Ashram in the constant presence of Gurudev Swami Shiva. Continued presence. He did not go on a tour, he did not go anywhere. He was totally engrossed in whatever work Gurudev gave him. And from 1953 to 1963, he lived on the holy banks of the Ganges, lived in the divine presence of Gurudev, and participate in the sacred task of whatever work was allotted to him through this mission. And therefore, he has fully received in abundance the divine grace of Gurudev Swami Chidananda. At that time, when Gurudev sent this body to the West, he was not accompanying me because he was engaged in Gurudev. And at that time, it was all done alone by myself. But the second time, 1968, when Gurudev's devotees insisted upon my coming to their place in South Africa, Swami Chidananda accompanied me. From that time onward, any program outside of India, he has always been a constant companion and a great helper. And now in my 70 plus age, without him I cannot dream of traveling outside. It is because he is there to help me to travel, I am able to travel outside and you are able to benefit by Gurudev's message, and otherwise I will not be in a position to travel outside. And he is known in Italy as the humble, simple man of God. Oh, what a pity, I did not think. They had prepared an album of our previous visits to Mola Bari with all the pictures and all captions and all that. And that album features Swami Vimalananda. Under the background was the sea. They took us to the seaside one day, and Mola Bari is not very far from the sea. And we spent about an hour or hour and a half in the seaside. All the families came. About 20-30 people were there together, 2 or 3 autos, and some of us walked also. Those who had little children, they brought their families in autos. During that outing, these photographs were taken. So they put him in the album as a humble, simple man of God. And this is a life of silent, unostentatious and dedicated service. And a constant remembrance of God and very regular, unfailing sadhana. Life of prayer and life of japa and life of his chanting his stories in silent hours, before anyone else is up. He is one of those early birds that catches the not the worm, but something vastly superior than higher than that. Brahma Muhurta. And most of these words I have told you are unnecessary to many of you, because many of you are very well conversant with this life, and many of you have experienced whatever I have told you as your own personal experience of and during all special programs or spiritual retreat programs, when the main program is not only the night satsang but also early morning prayer and meditation, it is Swami Vimalananda ji who commences the program of the day with his sweet chanting and sankirtan accompanied by harmonium. And so all days programs commence with his the help and participation, and he sets the day, the tone for the day, and it is only later on I join for the concluding part of the early morning prayer and meditation session. And everywhere throughout the world, wherever he has accompanied me, people have felt the divinity of his presence and have been immensely benefited by his influence of his holy presence and his holy company. Because the more one recedes into the background, more divinity of God fills that personality. if we occupy our interior with our own self, then God has not much place to come and occupy it. But the more we vacate the inner realm, then more space for him to come and occupy. And Swami Vivekananda is one of them who has learned the art and science of self-effacement. And so, his life is a literal response to Jesus' admonition, empty thyself and I shall fill thee. And I am very, very happy and I rejoice immensely that a group of people who love Vivekananda greatly have decided to prepone the birthday celebrations a little because she will be winging her way back to the States on the 10th, and we will not, all of us will be away from it. There will not be a possibility of gathering of souls who are all dedicated to Master's work and who have to cherish love and affection for Vivekananda. So they decided now is the time. This is the best day. Because tomorrow there is a satsang. It's not possible. Day after tomorrow, Rajeshwari will be receiving us at London airport. So this is the only evening available which is free to rejoice in the Lord on behalf of his having sent Swami Vivekananda into our midst. And therefore, they spoke in whispers and conspired together to celebrate the birthday today with a pizza dinner.
Homemade
Pizza dinner.
Homemade
Special
pizza.
Homemade
pizza.
Casa made special pizza dinner. And the people who are mainly responsible for turning out this pizza is number one, the angel Gabriel. Number two, the equally angelic Jackie. So it is a Jackie Gabriel axis that has turned out these many pizzas.
And Babita
I think they
also.
have.
Babita was cutting. Babita was also.
So it is a all age group pizza project. All age group pizza project, right from AB to so Babita also has given a hand. You must give her something special for that. And so we are very happy to therefore rejoice in this birthday celebrations a la pizza. And now people will get cross with me if I go on rambling like this. Pizza is waiting and I come in between you and the pizza. It is very unfair. For so much labor has been put into it. I should not stand between you and pizza. Therefore, I have to now conclude with the prayers and anything else.
Sorry for Nikhil, today's birthday. Nikhil.
Oh, the double dual birthday. Yes. I celebrate his birthday already through prayer and this morning. And but no one has prepared any card for Nikhil. Is there any spare birthday card? Then get it immediately.
You have it?
Nikhil. Nikhil or Akhil means the universe, the total, the whole, the entire. Omni. Nikhil means Omni. You see, it is taking pity upon poor Chidananda. He says, you have been up since morning, and we have been non-stop. We have been engaging in things, and so maybe it is ticking in harmony with your heart, because she has been telling, "Oh, Swami did not rest. Swami did not rest." Go for rest. So, and therefore, special Mahamantra Kirtan, Mrityunjaya Mantra Japa, Ramanam, and special prayers for long life, health and happiness, and highest spiritual realization for today's birthday baby, Sri Swami Chidananda Ji Maharaj, and also for many, many happy returns of this most auspicious and blessed day, this holy and sacred Jayanti day. And we include in this similarly Mahamantra Kirtan, Mrityunjaya Mantra Japa, Ramanam and prayers for the long life, health, happiness, prosperity and success in life, success in studies in life of Nikhil, the blessed son of beloved Sri Venkaji and Mother Betty, the only son. And unfortunately, due to pressure of school, his sister has not been able to, Priya has not been able to be present in today's birthday celebration. So I am sure she must be praying for his long life and happiness in Saint Child, what is it?
St. Hilda's.
Saint Hilda's hostel there in Cheltenham. So also we include in our prayers the good health and long life and happiness of Mrs. What's her name?
McCartney.
How do you spell?
M-A-C-A-R-T.
What is the first name?
Patrick McCartney's mother. Joan McCartney.
Swamiji, I didn't have an actual birthday card.
Yes,
I just had a little
yes, it's a
stamp.
beautiful card. Beautiful card. It is Nikhil, isn't it?
Yes, Swami.
For Nikhil, it's a very, he doesn't write properly. I want It's a very, very special birthday. It's a very, very special birthday because he has just now become a major. He's turned 18 and now entered into his 19th year. And I asked him, he's now qualifying for a driving license. They already got license. Maybe in UK they give license at 16 years. Upon your 18th birthday anniversary, Where was Nikhil born?
Washington.
Oh, an American baby. That too, capital baby. No, I should not put 6, 10, 89. I should put 10, 6. Hallelujah. Huh? Bless you, bless you. There you are. Beautiful. You'll put it on the mantelpiece.
That's right.
At the end of Mahamantra Kirtan, Mrityunjay Mantra Japa, Ram Nam and all that, we especially sing for Swami Chidananda ji, Nikhil and Mrs. McCartney. Afterwards, I hand over the birthday celebrations to you. You people who are to do happy birthday to you and all that. Thank you for helping in the pizza, vegetable cutting. Did she cut the vegetables?
Yes, the mushrooms was her special.
Hari Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Om Shakti Pahi Mam Brahma Shakti Vishnu Shakti Shiva Shakti Rakshama
Om Shakti Pahi Mam Brahma Shakti Vishnu Shakti Shiva Shakti Rakshama
Adi Shakti Mahashakti Parashakti Pahi Mam
Om Shakti Mahashakti Parashakti Pahi Mam
Ichha Shakti Kriya Shakti Jnana Shakti Rakshama
Ichha Shakti Kriya Shakti Jnana Shakti Rakshama
Rajeshwari Rajeshwari Pahi Mam Tripura Sundari Rakshama
Rajeshwari Pahi Mam Tripura Sundari Rakshama
Om Shakti Namaha Om Brahma Shakti Vishnu Shakti Shiva Shakti Sharanam
Om Shakti Namaha Om Brahma Shakti Vishnu Shakti Shiva Shakti Sharanam
Om Vichar Om Bhaja Omkar
Om Vichar Om Bhaja Omkar
Sadgurudeva Pahi Mam Shivananda Rakshama
Sadgurudeva Pahi Mam Shivananda Rakshama
Om Ram
Vajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiv Bandhanam Mrityormukshemangalat Om Trambakam Vajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiv Bandhanam Mrityormukshemangalat Om Trambakam Vajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiv Bandhanam मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ जगन्मजामित्रामिमुक्षिवर्धनम् पूर्वारुकमिकबन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ जगन्मजामहे सुगन्धिपुष्टिवर्धनम् पूर्वारुकमिकबन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् हरि
Lord of mercy and love,
salutations and prostrations unto thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient.
Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us ascending heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, wisdom. Grant us in spiritual strength to resist temptations and control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, greed, hatred, anger, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine constitutions. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us remember Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Asasoma sagamaya, Tamasoma jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva Tvameva vyadravinam tvameva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Bhagavan ki jai, Sadguru Shivan Maharaj ki jai, Govinda Mai ki jai. Ol Swami Vimalananda Maharaj ki
Jai.
Vimalananda Saraswati Maharaj ki
Jai.
Vimalananda Saraswati Maharaj
Ki jai.
Three cheers to Swami Vimalananda Ji Maharaj.
Hip, hip,
hip,
hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vimalananda Swamiji. Happy birthday to you.
Once again.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nikhil. Happy birthday to you.
Everyone, third time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Vimalananda. Happy birthday to you.
This is from Vita. Good. That you should not leave it.
No, I'm taking it.
Okay. You'll forget it afterwards. Okay. Oh, I never noticed this. Huh?
Left side
Table
is Swami
for-
perhaps. Eh?
Table for pizza is all laid out, ready. Yeah?
Is it correct?
There is Swami Chidananda here arrived a special card for you.
Oh,
It's called Document of Honors. There are some German people. First, I read in German. Für einen netten Menschen, Swami Chidananda, der jedem gerne Freude macht und niemand etwas Böses sagt. Der immer lächelt, niemals grollt. Seinen Mitmenschen Achtung zollt. Er ist ein wirklich netter Mensch. Nie hört man je ihn klagen. Und heute ist die Gelegenheit, ihm das einmal zu sagen. In English, for a really nice person, man, who likes to make a joy to everyone and doesn't tell any harm to anyone, who is always smiling and never grumbles, and who pays attention, who pays homage to his people around him. He's a really nice man. Never you will hear him complain, and today that's the opportunity to tell him. That exactly.
wonderful. You must make a
Mom,
translation.
I've written mom.
Acha, you composed this?
Certificate of honor.
Certificate of honor.
Aha! Oh, look at it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Actually, a certificate of
Beautiful.
honor.
Very beautiful.
Oh, I'm zooming it for video. Asa. Erin. What? Urkunde. What is it? Oh, understood signature. Make a photostat copy and also if people don't allow him to hear and then he can say, look here. I don't know whom we are refusing.
Put it to your passport.
at the airport.
Frame it and keep it. And at least one sample pizza meat we brought for offering before you
Before you
make them disappear. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
There are balloons.
Oh, look at that. There's a lot of lights going up there. What is it?
Some light is coming. Wunderbar.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Nikhil, we gotta blow it. Blow that one. Whoa. One big blow.
Oh, we can't get it on tape with the thing.
You got me done. Now let's.
We'll heat it up for you, okay.
Swamiji brought it this way.
It's heated in there. Turn the lights on, please, so that
Om Shri Krishnarpanastu. It looks almost like a heavenly pizza. It looks like an ordinary pizza. My God. Even I am tempted. Take a go.
That's an owl. This is a bear and this is an elephant.
No.
That's Nikhil's birthday. Yes.
No pizza or birthday for our Krishna. He has not yet turned Krishna? Yeah. No. Light it. See, there is a Krishna behind the video. Huh? She was thinking, huh? That Krishna. Take this to Nikhil. Yes. Let Nikhil come and blow it.
Go there and blow it.
They are making it very easy for the youngsters.
That's right.
Wait.
Hold it, it's going to take.
Take it out from the-
Okay.
Oh!
Oh yeah, that's great.
I think he has 17 years of experience. This goes to Nikhil. He has to polish it off.
Is he going to polish it off? That's not a very difficult job, Swami.
Gisela, you have to come here. You have to come. You have got some work.
Du hast was zu tun.
Geht nicht.
You give this to him as your birthday present. नाम करता हरि करता तत्पूजा कर्मचा खिलम यद्यत् कर्म करोमि तत्तदखिलम शम्भोऽसाराधनम् हरि ओम तत्सत् परमस्तु. Mother has not said hallelujah.
Yeah. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.
Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice.
Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.
Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.
Oh, what has Raja got with her? Is it an ice cream boat? You have to show it there. You have to show it. Put your hand like that and show it. I think now Jean-Pierre is to take this body there and keep it there. Yes. Otherwise he will fall asleep here. And also pizzas start getting colder and colder. Give a pizza to Alexander, special pizza. And has Krishna completed 18 years?
Yes, no, 17 also. He's 18. They are the same age.
No, he's completed his 18th. He is now entered the 19th. He's 18 complete.
So is he? You're born 1921. Yes, both same year.
Oh, no, he is not 17, he is 18.
Yeah, 18.
He's in his 19th year.
Yes.
Then he is a retired.
Remember
He is a
No, Swami always says, remember that.
That is your purpose. Very nice, huh? Real Ghostbusters. It catches both with the hands as well as the feet. They are given some instruction. What all? I think most of these people have considered it during LSD trips.
Oh, remember that they happened also.
Yes, what do you mean? That is the main meaning of it.
Again, it's
Oh yes, then before that I was how many hours drive is here from night halt at Luxembourg or is in here? No, tomorrow night halt to Luxembourg. And how many hours drive it is from here to Luxembourg? Is Nuclear from here to Brazil?
a little bit out of the way. It's a little out of the way.
I was very much thinking Skandar would be able to be here.
He is here.
He is.
Oh, when did you come? I did not see you. I saw very quietly he has come. I did not see you. A little while before when I called Gisela, he was not there.
No, he just arrived 10 minutes ago.
What time you took train there in Munich?
I took it at 2:30 in camp.
Came 6 hours journey. Upper stage you came to Cologne?
Yes, it was 9 o'clock.
Purple last prayer
Yes, sir.
when you are all set. Diva. No, that is too early because I am then I took it that you wish to leave around about 9 o'clock. So you come at 9 o'clock. You can have some 50 minutes. But tomorrow is a tight day. Saturday I am not something early about it. Yesterday, day first day, Satsang was at 7 o'clock. Because it was working day. Tomorrow they at 5 o'clock. And due to some reason, I am required to come